All right, welcome back, WJZ at 9. I want you to stay with me here because there's a backstory before we get into our Where's Marty. About 2 years ago, K2 and I first brought you My Dad's Chips. We heard about a father and son who decided to go in business together. The father always made chips for his son's Little League team. Son gets a business degree and says, we can make these chips and sell them. Now you see My Dad's Chips area-wide. Well, recently we heard about My Dad's Beef Jerky. Chris Fong, come on in. Gilbert's Premium Beef Jerky. Your dad's name is Gilbert.
Yes.
You're using his recipe.
Yes.
But we have to explain why we're at J.O. Spice Retail Outlet in Halethorpe. Because the plant where you make this is in Littlestown,
Yep.
PA, even though you live in Carroll County. It was just too far for us to drive. So Don and Ginger Ports allowed us to come in and set up at J.O. because one of your flavors is J.O. And we'll get to that next half hour.
Okay.
Your dad always made beef jerky.
Yeah, growing up, for me and my brother, we didn't like any other kind. And for 20 years, he was making beef jerky.
He was a postman, and it was just his hobby making beef jerky. You have a regular job, though. You have a business.
Yes, my career has been in vehicle graphics and signage, and I still do that today.
Out in Eldersburg. So we're tying in Carroll County, Littlestown, PA, and Halethorpe, Maryland.
Yep.
I told you there was a good backstory. Why? We have 1 minute, and we're going to continue this next half hour. Why did you start making that?
Well, a few years ago, we had a little bit of like a health scare with our family, and it was like one of those times I realized like our time's short, and I really wanted to do something more, than just working for someone too. So I said, well, this brought us together. This was something that we created. Why don't we make something out of it and share it with people?
And it was just like My Dad's Chips. It was your dad's recipe.
Yep.
You're in business. You said, Dad, we can pull this off.
Yeah.
And how many years?
I tried.
We've only got about 20 seconds left. We'll continue next half hour. How many flavors do you have now?
Right now we have 6 beef flavors, and we just came out with our 7th flavor. It's a chicken jerky, or buffalo chicken.
I'm telling you, this is an absolutely fascinating story, which is going to continue next half hour. But it's all about a son and a father, their love for each other and their love for beef jerky at J.O. Spice. It's convoluted. Steve, this is as complicated as a severe weather forecast, but it works. Take it away.
I want a part 3 of this story, Marty.
Welcome back, WJZ at 9. Still got this bag of My Dad's Chips. I think it's really cool. These guys, father and son, got together. You are using your father's recipe.
Yes.
And when I was going to just kind of bust on Steve. We called that a tease when I said, Steve, take it away. This is soft. And you said that's another family thing.
Yeah, that was the thing. My brother Mark and I, we just hated hard jerky. We can barely, break it apart.
Right, I mean, that's soft.
And, the way that my dad cooked it, it was just like, I never had soft jerky before. So that was like number one thing that we wanted to make sure we did.
So 2 years ago, you said you committed, we're really going to do this. A year ago, you made your first bag.
Yeah.
Now you're selling across the country. You're going across the country.
We are across the country, pretty much in every state. Yep. Selling online. We're in retail stores, so like Under Armour, Marriott, to name a few.
Wait, Under Armour and Marriott. Just a couple. To name a few.
Yeah, whatever.
So this is exploding.
I think so. It's been a year, so it's kind of moving fast.
Well, God bless you, knock on wood. I mean, is it going to get to a point where you have to get out of your day job?
I love my day job, so I just
that
feel like...
is it going to get to a point?
No, I think we'll see what happens when it happens, but I have a great team of family and friends supporting me. We'll see what happens in the future.
And you hooked up with J.O. And by the way, I want to thank, again, Ginger and Don Ports. We're at the J.O. retail store. Behind us is where they make J.O. and the smell in here is just...
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful. But you want to source with other local companies. You only got about 30 seconds left.
Yes, that's the idea. Our thing is to do locally sourced ingredients. Maryland is so important to us, so there's so many amazing companies that make great things, like J.O. So we're trying to see what we can create.
And you got made in Maryland with pride. Crazy. K2, you want another bite?
Sure, why not?
It's good.
Good.
I was actually shocked when I was doing that bit with Steve. I just figured, whatever. But it was like, wow. Hey, listen, good luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We love a local success story happening. All right, folks, we're taking a break and coming right back.